When it comes to finding or buying the 2024 Toyota Tacoma, it definitely matters where you live. I am in deep South Texas. I did a search, and I'm going to show you in a second on the web, but I did a search for within 20 miles of where I'm at. Came up with 3 new Toyota Tacomas that are in allocation. 1 is already sold. So I thought it would be interesting to put a different zip code in on Toyota's search site, the Tacoma inventory page, if you will, and see how many more or less were available in a bigger metropolitan area. Now, I'm using Columbus, Ohio, because that's a zip code I'm familiar with, and it's way far away from where I'm at right now. So let's go over to the laptop, and you can see over here, I've put in 43065. That's just a zip code I know in the Columbus, Ohio area. And I put in 100 miles. I actually looked at 500 and 250 miles. That's the radius around that zip code. And there were over 99 plus Tacomas available. That's where they cut it off. They don't give you any exact numbers beyond that. So what I've done here, I'm showing you 100. It shows 98. I'm going to narrow that down a little further. We're going to cut it down to 50 miles. That shows 35. Not bad. And then we're going to go on down to something that's a little easier to drive if you don't want to drive for an hour or 2 hours, plus all the dickering time and all of that at the dealership. We're going to go to 20 miles, and there are 17 that they show are exact matches, which for me was just general. It was a 2024 Toyota Tacoma. So what do they have? I'm not going to turn this into a pricing video. I've done enough of that. You all know what the prices are, but what models are available in this apparent first run? And by the way, it does appear that Toyota is sending these trucks out. There have been many pictures of at least one new Tacoma on a truck heading from Mexico to the U.S. So let's take a look. First of all, we've got let's see, what is the trim level? This is a 2024 Tacoma Limited. So this is almost the Big Daddy, like third step down from the top, I think. It is the 2.4 turbocharged 8-speed. We know that. And just for kicks, pricing is $55,110. Moving over, we have an SR5. This looks to be in white. Same engine, different options and trim and all of that, obviously, as compared to the Limited. $43,973. We've got a TRD Sport. Now, this is cool. We're getting into the more expensive trim levels, if you will, being the Sport. It is the same engine and everything. We all know that. $45,795. Said I wasn't going to turn this into a pricing video, and I'm not. But since it's right in front of me, I thought I'd just give you what they're asking. And it does appear to me that for everything that I've seen, all of the prices do match the SRP, suggested retail price. Let's move on. We've got a 2024 TRD Off-Road. So far, we have a good cross-section of the different models of Tacomas that are available at present. Obviously not the Pro. It's going to be a hybrid, not the Trail Hunter. It's going to be a hybrid, so we're not going to see those until, I think it's somewhere spring to summer this year. But anyway, this TRD Pro looks to be in the darker color. I don't know if it's black or gray. I would say it's more of a gray. $46,095, and this one does have a sale pending. Looking back real quick, I didn't notice, any other sale pendings on any of the other trucks. Beside it, we have another SR5, and I expect there's going to be a large number of SR5s that they're going to produce initially, so not real surprised. This one is white, $47,754. Then we have a Sport. We're getting into some colors. This is the red or octane or solar red or whatever they're calling it. I could go in and look, but I don't want to bore you with that. You've heard enough about colors, I'm sure. $49,220, does have the black interior and shows available. Beside it, we have another off-road, and this is a good look at the two of them, I guess, in the price difference. It's a 2024, we know that. It's red, same color as the Sport. $52,395 is the price, and it does appear to be available. It doesn't say sale pending anyway. Moving down, the blue. I really dig this blue. I think it's an awesome color. It is the TRD off-road. If I can't put my hands on a trail hunter, yeah, I might consider an off-road. But even this, I mean, priced at $53,249, that's above that 50,000 threshold, because you got to add tax and everything else to that, right? And dealers, are they going to be dealing? Not really. And by the way, don't you think dealers should change their names? More like mandators or demanders, because they're not really dealing anymore. It's not really a deal ship or a dealership, right? Think about it. I mean, I think they need a name change. Anyway, $53,249. This one's in the blue. I really do like this one. Beside it, we have a TRD Sport. This one is in the gray or darker black. I think it's actually that gray, underground gray, whatever they call it. $54,840 with a sale pending. Some of them are starting to go. You knew it was going to happen, right? Then we have, let's see, a 2024 TRD Sport. This one looks to be in silver. No pricing. I don't know if that means that they're going to charge more or not. I believe all the dealerships are, but who knows? Beside that is an SR. I think this is the first SR we've seen. No image of it. We don't know colors or anything other than the interior is black, it appears, and no pricing. So who knows? Moving on down, we have another TRD Sport. This one is another sale pending, and it looks like the sale pendings, the demand, Sport is outpacing the off-roads, at least in my little cross-section here. This one is white. No pricing again, but it is a sale pending, so it doesn't matter. You couldn't buy it anyway. Beside that is another TRD off-road. Again, there is no pricing or anything there. It does appear to be in that either black or underground color. Again, you can't really tell from the picture too well. It does appear to be available, though. So that's it. That's the little quick look at trucks within 20 miles of a zip code that I used for Columbus, Ohio. Again, I'm comparing that to within 20 miles of our zip code down here in South Texas. A lot more availability. I would say 5, almost 6 times as many Tacomas 2024s available, at least in the form of allocation or trucks that are being built. And none of these are on the lot yet. And you know that if you look down at the bottom, it says vehicle is in build phase, contact dealer to confirm availability date. That always means that the truck is not available yet and it's in process. Anyway, I just wanted to take a quick look as the 2024 start to come out and the numbers get bigger. I'll do this periodically just to see how quickly the numbers are growing. And from the last time I did this, seems to be a pretty even line, if you will. Leave a comment. Let me know. What are you seeing in your area? They getting any, at least allocations of the 2024 Tacoma? Leave a comment. I'd be curious to know. Thanks for watching. Stay safe out there. Bye.